Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. Tetris stars Taron Egerton. Hank Rogers discovers Tetris in 1988 and then risks everything by traveling to the Soviet Union, where he joins forces with innovator Alexei Poldranov to bring the game to the masses. This movie sounds like a sequel or something like an Adam Sandler movie like Pixel. And that's when I first heard the name of this movie. I didn't know anything about it at the time, but when I first heard the name of it, I was like, oh god, no, please no, I don't need another one. And so, and when I finally found the details about it, I was like, oh, okay, I'm actually interested in this. This could be cool. This could be interesting. And it was really good. I was really surprised by this and like how well done it was. Taron Egerton is so good in this. Like, he is really good in this. He plays a father who isn't like who is like sort of like is wealthy but not rich wealthy. He has enough money to, like, you know, take care of his family, and he runs this gaming, like, he runs this like software company, and he's like and he wants to do more for his family, and he wants to invest in something and, you know, somewhat, and have like more money under his belt so he can provide to his family a little bit more than he could. And he comes across Tetris, and he's like, and so he thinks that he owns Tetris, but when he doesn't, so that kind of comes to like the whole type of situation that he is in, where he has to go to Moscow and get the rights to Tetris, and there's so many, like, and there's like so many situations that he has to go through, because even he has to deal with Microsoft. It's just like he's trying to basically fight these two sides, because there's a side of the Russia government is trying to basically help Microsoft win the rights to Tetris against Nintendo and all of them, basically, and trying to basically screw over Taron by not like letting them actually own it, but like they own it but instead of like actually making a deal, they basically trade in some way. And so basically with the communist stuff and all that, that's the realm that I don't I don't know what to talk about. So, but it was cool to see like how this all to become, because it's crazy to think about that this is something that actually happened. Now, do I believe everything that happened in this film happened? No, I don't believe a lot of it, especially in the final third act. Maybe partial of the third act is true, but not all of it. There's like a car chase type of scene, a very dangerous type of car chase scene. So I don't believe that. I believe that part was sort of made up, but maybe there was a car chase in some form, just not cinematically like how they showed it in the movie. But it was really cool to see that, and I did like the sense of style that they were going for. There was like these cool transitions with where they took like a video game basically filter or animation, how you ever want to put it, and it'll pop up. The beginning of the film is like it introduces our certain characters like this, basically calling them player 1, player 2, player 3, and it's giving their name, like the name of their actual character. And throughout the film, you see level 1 pop up, level 2, level 3, and etc. I was like, okay, that's cool. I like that. That's a nice way to tie in the game feel of things. And when if you want to take it a step further, it's the movie sort of like plays out like a video game, where the first level was pretty easy. The second level is you know, it's getting a little bit more difficult. Level 3, and it gets harder and harder every time when you move forward, and the situation that Taron has to go through gets harder every single time. And so it's like that's like a neat way to tie things together, if you guys want to go that far and think about it. And so yeah, I was just glued to the screen throughout the whole entire thing. I who knew, basically watching a movie about games that wasn't really about a game, but it was more of the politician side of trying to own the license of a game, who originally was screwed that didn't technically own it. So like it was pretty cool to see this side of things, and just how the world practically is. And so it was a really cool thing to actually watch. Now I don't really know what to really talk about negative wise or just in general, because I'm trying to not say any specific things that will basically just like give away the whole entire movie. But yeah, there's a couple like things that sticked out to me, where it's like Taron has a family that is Japanese, but then he goes to talk to someone in Japan, like the Nintendo CEO, and he has a guy translating things to him, and it's like he can speak Japanese and understand it. Now he doesn't talk to his family in Japanese at the beginning of the movie until the end. That's a weird thing to do, so I don't know why you're doing that. And there's a twist later on in the movie that kind of sets up like this blackmail situation, and also I think it was supposed to add drama, but it didn't really go anywhere. And so is the twist, a twist that you kind of see from a mile away, and the movie doesn't really focus on it that much. It's like, oh yeah, there's a twist. All right, bye, type of deal. It's like, yeah, this is something that happened, but we're not gonna make it like a big deal or anything, which is, I'm fine with that. But again, there's a blackmail situation that kind of just goes nowhere. I feel like they could have just taken that out, or added something out, or just have it where some other part of the drama that could have just moved the movie a little bit along more, I guess, because it's kind of hard not to say what it is, because the blackmail situation is basically kind of like the last moment thing, where like he has given up type of deal. And so, but yeah, it's a really great movie. It's a very beautiful type of movie. It's very shot well. It's acted well. Everyone's done a great job. That's basically all I can say about Tetris. Like there's nothing really that much about that I can talk about. It's really a guy that risks his life to go to Moscow and basically defines the communism to get what he basically deserves, basically, and that he earns in the right way type of deal. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. If you guys have Apple TV, I highly recommend it. I'm gonna give Tetris an A-. It's a lot of fun. You guys are into games, and you want to see like some of the process of how games were developed, because you do get some snippets of like coding, and you also get to see the process of like owning basically the license of a game type of deal, and like what could what could go down, like the scams that all go into it. Like there's so much like politics centered around like how all this works. And so it's really cool to see that that they took a risk on this. And I wish that was in theaters. Maybe it is in theaters, but it's not in theaters around me, at least. So if you guys have the chance to see it in theaters, go see it in theaters. It's something I think it would be nice to see on the big screen. It's nothing big game changer, but it's like movies do deserve to see on the screen, and so I feel like this one deserves the money worth if it is. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye guys.